single day.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2015 65 plate Nissan NV400 2.3 dCi 110 SE L1 H1 van. It's done just 63,000 miles and it's got full service history with 4 services in the book. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here today with me in person. As I walk around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll look at the wheels and tyres, looking at the tread depths, looking under the arches. Then we'll have a look inside the back. Then we'll look inside the vehicle, looking at the seats and the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. When we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet and have a look at the engine bay. And finally, we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis, and of course the spare wheel, if there is one with this. When you watch the video, if you think you would like to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance a vehicle, we will ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT in most cases, because obviously it is a plus VAT item. In some instances we can look to get around that, but that's going to depend on you and obviously your personal circumstances. It's also worth noting that if you think I've missed something when I'm going round on the video, please take note and ask. It's not a problem. I'm happy to show you absolutely anything at all, and I'd rather show you why you're sat at home comfortable, so that you know that when you get here the vehicles are exactly what you're looking for. Right, so let's start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. It's actually arrived last night, so it was washed yesterday. There might be a bit of bird poo on it because obviously where we are it is beautiful here, but lots of birds. Right, so bonnet is in nice shape. There's no nasty marks or dents. It looks nice and clean. Now obviously it's been on a UK road, it's going to have stone chips, and if it didn't, you'd be asking questions. I know I'd be asking questions. There are a few, but they're not massive, as you can see. But there's no nasty dents. Panel's in good shape. Driver's side headlight is in nice clean condition. There's no damage, no misting, no cracks. Everything looks nice and clean. Front bumper is in good condition. A couple of tiny little marks, but nothing serious. It looks in good order. Grille's in nice shape as well, there's no damage. And passenger side headlight, again, no damage, no misting, no cracks, everything looks nice and clean. Passenger side front wing is in nice clean condition, there's no damage, no dents, a couple of stone chips, but nothing serious at all. You can see that if you can see them, can you? Passenger mirror back, there's a couple of little bits of war damage. Looks like it's had a bang at some point. Not bad in the slightest, it's actually alright to be fair, it's just obviously there's 2 little holes in it. The mirrors are intact. Windscreen, I can't see any stone chips or cracks. Over the pillars, pillars are in nice clean condition. Obviously you can see it's got a Vanguard rack with roller. Looks like a decent quality one. Roof's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. It all looks good. So, before we go down the passenger side, I would like to have a look at this view. The simple reason is that you can see from this view there's no mismatch of colours in paint, there's no misalignment of gaps, it all looks good. So you can see that it's not obviously not been painted and it's not been damaged. So, passenger side door, no nasty marks or dents, panel looks nice and clean. little rub marks, just where it's against some branches or something, if you can see that. Not bad at all. Panel's nice and straight. There are a couple of little dents, but nothing serious. That's probably the worst of it, if I'm honest. It's not bad, is it, really? It's nice and clean. A couple of very fine rub marks just here. You know, like when you rub against a bush or something, it's just like that. If you're going to have it sign written or decals on it or whatever, you'd never see them. Right, so passenger side front wheel and tyre. It's a steel wheel with a Nissan hubcap. Tyre, this is probably about 3 or 4 mil. Under the arch is nice and clean. There's no signs of any historic damage. Side panels are in nice clean condition and there's no damage. Passenger rear wheel and tyre wheels, again, nice clean condition. Tyre, it's got to be 6 or 7 mil on that, I would have thought. And under the arch is nice and tidy. This open? No. Let me just get the key. That's open now. So side opening door, easy to open. Just put this in here. Easy to open. Everything's nice and clean. There's no damage. Decent size opening. I'm 6'2". I can't quite just stand up. But yeah, it's alright. Ply lined. If they've done it. Nice and clean in the back, smells alright. Doesn't smell like it's done anything caustic. There's a couple of little marks on the floors. Maybe a builder's van or something like that, I don't know. As I say, it's obviously not been banged about, which is nice to see. It doesn't smell of anything dodgy in the back. What that thing is there? What's that? It says Renault on it, but lights anyway. Got a couple of lights, they all work. So I'll shut that and we can have a look at it from the inside when we get in the back. Driver's side tail lights in nice clean condition. There's no cracking, no misting, no damage, everything looks nice and clean. Rear bumper, it has got parking sensors, they do work, I've just used them. There's a couple of little marks on the bumper but nothing serious. It's got a tow bar with the earliest electrics. Looks nice and clean. Rear doors. And again, they're in nice clean condition. No obvious damage or dents, everything looks nice and clean. Really well presented. There's a bit of a dent there. I think there's a little bit of a dent there, I can't. Maybe it's just like where it's been pushed in a little bit, if you know what I mean, but it's not bad. So rear doors open and lock into place. Decent size opening. Again, all the doors are really nice and clean. Decent space. Yeah, a bit of damage on the doors. Just part and parcel of being used. Sound. Right, so driver's side, tail light, again nice and clean condition. There's no damage, no cracking, no misting, everything looks nice and clean. Rear bumper's in nice clean condition. There's no damage. Excuse me. Right, so driver's side. Again, there's no mismatch of paint, there's no misalignment of gaps, everything looks spot on. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre, again, wheels in good condition. It's matching tread depth, about 7mm, so opposite side, I mean, under the arch is nice and clean, there's no damage. Panels, again, there's a couple of little rub marks, but you know, just like when they rub against a branch or something, they're not scratches. Panels look good. Nice, clean, straight van. A couple of little marks just there, like a stone chip or something. Tiny little spider. Pillars. Over the top, again there's no damage, and the roof's in nice clean condition too. Driver's door, and again it's in good condition, there's no damage. Driver's side mirror back's in nice clean condition, there's no damage, and the mirror's intact. And driver's side front wing, it's in nice clean condition again. A couple of tiny stone chips just there, which are nothing, but they are there. And then finally, driver's side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, and there's about 5 or 6mm, and it's nice and tidy under the arch. Right, so onto the interior. Excuse me. Driver's side door cards in nice clean condition. There's no damage. There is little spots of, I've noticed it before. It's coming off, look. It's gone. It's got like a little bit of paint or something on it. No, well, that's off. Hey, it's there. No, it's not any much gone. On the armrest, you've got your electric windows. And then obviously your electric mirror controller there as well. And you can see there's bottle holders, everything looks really nice and clean. As you get in, driver's seat's had a little bit of damage at some point, it's just been repaired. It looks alright, it's comfortable to sit in as well, to be fair, so that's fine. But the bolsters are nice and firm, and as you can see, the material's nice and clean. There is a tiny little hole there, but again, you sat in here, it doesn't matter, does it? There's no carpets in this one. Everything looks alright, it's nice and clean and tidy. Has been, looks like that's been repaired, so I don't know if there's like a bit of something under there or whatever, but that's stuck down. Again, it's just nice and tidy. Right, so let me climb in. I've just noticed there's an inflation kit there, so I'm guessing there probably isn't a spare with this one, but we can check it when we get there. Passenger seats, clean and tidy. Bolsters feel really nice and firm. There's no damage on the seats, and it all smells nice as well inside. Dashboard is nice and clean and tidy. There's a USB. The cubby hole, it stays up on its own. Decent sized space. And everything, as you can see, is really nice and smart and well presented. All the dashboard's nice and clean as well. Not sure what the idea of that is, but it's there. You've got cup holders in the front as well. 12-volt socket there. And then up above, you've got cubby holes. And they all clean as well. Roof lining is nice and clean. And again, it's free from any damage. It smells nice inside, doesn't smell like it's been smoked in, so that's a bit of a bonus. There's the key. There are 2 proper keys. Start it up. This one's 6-speed manual gearbox with a reverse.
It is appropriate for him to stand down and for the party to pick a new leader.
Starts no problem at all. Switch the volume down.
Of October.
So dashboard, as you can see, no warning lights on the dashboard. Oil levels correct apparently. Obviously that's just my handbrake. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Other than that, it all looks good. There you go. Excuse me. Steering wheel is in nice clean condition. There's a little bit of uneven wear at the top. It's like someone's driven it like that rather than on the sides. It's just worn a little bit, but it's nice and clean. You've got steering wheel controls on there as well. Your parking sensors there, stability control, cruise control as well. And obviously you've got your radio.
Still there. And in fact, it sort of sacked Michael Gove. I thought it was clear that I had to do my.
Speakers sound alright, there's no distortion, so that's all good. There's a USB in your head unit as well. I'm not sure if this one's got. Let's have a look. Has it got Bluetooth on this one? It says it got Bluetooth, so that's good. So you got Bluetooth hands-free, you got your coin holder up above, obviously USBs, and cup holders and whatever else all around. So yeah, nice clean van. Coat hangers in the back, well presented. Seats nice and comfortable as well, so that's a bit of a bonus. As I say, I'm 6'2", so I mean I'm quite tall and I feel quite comfortable where I am. Nice place to be. Switch that off. So have a look in the passenger side. It's worth mentioning that if for whatever reason this one's not for you, we do specialise in commercial vehicles, pickup trucks and vans. We've always got hit loads on site. There's always new ones arriving. So if you check our website, which is justcomparecars.com, there might be something else that suits you if this one doesn't. Passenger side door card is in nice clean condition. There's no damage. Everything looks really nice and clean. Obviously electric window. All the service history is here for the vehicle, all the paperwork. We've got everything that we should have with it. All the maintenance records and everything's there that you would need. Just pop the bonnet just there. Not a clue how you open this. Where is it? There we go. Also, I'm going to have to stop the video for a second just to find it. Right, so under the bonnet, fluids are nice and clean into the correct levels. Engine bay is nice and clean. There's no signs of any historic oil leaks around the engine. Belts are in good condition. As I say, you can't see any signs of any historic oil leaks. And everything looks really nice and dry. So do get asked sometimes if we clean these, and we don't. And as you can see, I would have found that. But yeah, everything looks good. Everything's in nice, clean condition. Like I said before, you know, if you do want to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. It's not a problem. Happy to show you absolutely anything. Let's have a quick look underneath. So again, underside of engine, you can see there's no signs of any leaks of oil or anything like that. Exhaust in good condition, chassis in good condition. Everything's nice and dry. As suspected, there's no spare wheel, hence the inflator kit. So yeah, everything's nice and clean and dry, and everything looks as you'd want it to, so that's good. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person. Probably a little bit more. It's worth mentioning though, if you do want to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask, it's not a problem. Also, if you have a look on our Facebook page, you'll find more pictures of this van on there that you won't find anywhere else. It's always worth mentioning. Give us a like as well, I appreciate that. Anyway, so for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me. My name's James. Take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.